Okay. Hello, one Snuff right through here. Welcome to How Much Stuff Family Game. It's Family Q&A on Friday. Yeah, today's May 27th.
It hurts to
Alright,
smile.
take his
Please
job.
don't. It hurts to talk.
Okay,
Ew.
so
Let's continue with the-
I knew I brought this.
okay, so welcome back to another Friday Q&A. I wanted to start that off by sneezing on him because he's nothing but a barnacle, and good way to start it off.
Shut up.
He's got lipstick on his cheek.
Yeah. Today is Friday, May 27th, 2016. If you guys are watching this on Thursday, then you guys can see in the future.
Why do you say that? Every time.
So at any rate, guys, if you guys would like to leave a comment, question, or concerned about his severe body odor, do so in the comments down below, and we'll get to as many of them as we possibly can. Last week we had to rush it. We had an appointment for Bear and his paw, which is doing much better, so thank you guys for asking. It was just some weird irritation that he had that was causing him not to be able to walk right.
He's growing fungus.
Yeah.
It's called dermatitis.
Yeah.
Apparently it's very common.
He's growing
in
mushrooms
dogs.
out of his paws.
Yeah, mushrooms are just exploding.
Yeah, so he's all better now. We've been given like a cream and stuff out of there, so you know I'm sticking it in his paw, so he's actually doing all much better now. So at any rate, guys, without further ado, before I break this finger off,
Get out!
we'll go ahead and get started with the next Q&A. First question comes from a Michael Wallander.
Just read it.
Hey FGN crew, one reason I wanted to be in this Q&A is my sister has been bragging for the past 3 weeks that she was in the Q&A, so now I'm trying to show that I can too.
Good luck. You got it.
But on to the questions. Bear, would you rather be rich or a YouTuber that gets over 58 million views? Would I rather be rich or a YouTuber that gets over 58 million views? I'm assuming you meant 58 million views like a month. I'd be totally okay with 58 million views a month. I mean, as long as those 58 million views a month stay for the rest of my life, then, you know.
Yeah.
Because if not, I want to be rich instead. Also, would you rather be trapped in a scary game or a scary movie?
Duh, the 58 million views.
Scary game, because you can beat scary games.
Correct. Snapple,
True.
the best. What is
But
your
a movie ends too.
What is your
They
favorite?
never end well.
Yeah, especially in horror movies. Snapple, the best. What is your favorite social media?
Probably Instagram.
She's on Instagram all day, every day.
Yeah.
If you guys follow her on Instagram, you would know because she posts about
FGN,
30,000.
FGN.
Yes. I'm sorry. My question.
Pixie, if you found a baby kitten on the side of the road and it was limping, would you take it home or leave it?
Take it home.
I would take it home. I'm not a big cat person. I know
We
people
wouldn't
are
keep
gonna.
it. We'd probably, you know,
I'd find it a good
Nourish it.
home.
take it to like the shelter or something like that and have them fix it up. And
No, I would fix it up and I would keep it until we found
Daddy's
it a good
the
home.
Daddy's the heartless.
Just because
one.
I felt.
He's like, we'll pick it up and then take it to a shelter.
Just take it to the pound. They'll probably put it down. But you know.
Like I would want to get it taken care of first and then find it a good home. Just because I don't
My
trust
phone just
the
buzzed.
shelters to not kill it.
Don't ever make that face.
Last, the main man. Hashtag peasant or slash peasant slash disappointment of the family.
Whoa! You don't even know me.
Just kidding. But is your
You're not
favorite
kidding,
board game?
actually.
Says just kidding. But is your favorite board game?
What
Question
is your
mark.
favorite one?
What is your favorite board game?
That Hero Escape.
That's yeah. You guys have
Love
a lot
all
of
of
fun
you
with
and live life out loud.
L. It says live like upload.
that. I think it means loud though.
That's okay.
Well, thank you for your questions.
Next question comes from a Ginger Troy. Hashtag ask family. This question goes to anyone who has played the Garney. Always tweeting in the
He
middle.
knows. He must
He's
know.
got like a fifth sense when it comes to us recording. To anyone who has played the HTC VR thing, I was wondering if it made anyone in your family get a migraine or gave them motion sickness.
Give her a migraine.
It didn't give me a migraine. I got a little bit of a headache after I played it.
I played
I've
it-
only played it the one time.
I
But
feel like it takes a little bit to get used to.
And
though.
for all
it's very
of you-
disorienting.
And for all of you who are wondering why all of his cartridges are gold, he's not acting it out. I got on the VR and beat them all for him.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for him, but I wanted.
She just was playing it way before I got a chance to record any of it, and I've kind of explained that.
Yeah,
But
her
as
and her
far as,
friend
I can
dabbled
tell you
in it.
right now that I get motion sickness very easily, whether it's on, like, if I'm riding passenger in a car or an airplane or a roller coaster ride, And that doesn't do that for me at all, which is
I
I'm
was
really
surprised.
shocked because I can't do anything at Universal Studios where it's like the 3D motion where it's rocking. But then again, I'm not rocking
job,
around.
Vive.
I
But-
think that one's more realistic in the sense that it's real VR.
I'm actually
rather
looking
than-
around. I'm not
Yeah.
losing my bearings as to where things
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
There's only been one time I got a little dizzy where I was reaching down to get something and I kind of was
It
like,
gets blurry.
yeah, sometimes it blurs a little bit.
Because the mask comes off.
Yeah.
And then you're like, whoa.
Yeah, so you have to make sure that it is secured tightly. But other than that, I haven't had any motion sickness or headaches of the sort. So I've been the one that's been recording the most of it. She's got probably the most time on it, and she can wear glasses with it too. So
That's good though, because there's like a lens adjustment on the side where you pop out the knobs and you like turn it, so the lens goes farther.
yeah, so if you do wear glasses, you can adjust it. So in
It
case-
does fog up
So
your
basically,
glasses.
if
though.
you are 4 eyes, you can use it.
It does fog up your glasses though.
Next question from a Dirt Evers 22 hashtag Ask for Tyler and Bear. Are you hyped for Farming Simulator 17 this October?
There's freaking 17 of them.
No,
No.
2017.
Oh, I read that so wrong.
Okay, we're all sitting right here.
I didn't know that there was a Farming Simulator. It sucks that they skipped. What was it? 16? Was
Yeah.
it 2016? They put on the iOS and the iPads and stuff, and they went right to 17 for PC. But yes, I am excited for it, and we will definitely be playing it.
I'll be making more crop
This is
circles.
freaking so
And you guys are amazing. You changed lives to make them happy lives, and I'd like to thank you guys for all of us subscribers. Well, thank you
thank
very
you.
much. And yes, absolutely. If it releases on PC for Farming Simulator 2017, you can almost count on us
I'm gonna stand
playing
by
it.
you, even if we break it.
Why do you feel the need?
Next question from a Ghostite. Hashtag AskFGN. Which headsets do each of you guys use?
They all use.
I have a HyperX.
HyperX.
They both use HyperX Cloud, the Cloud 2s.
You use Bose.
Yeah, but it's not really a headset. It's just more of like headphones. I just use the Bose
Because he has a microphone.
True Sounds, and I've got a separate microphone, so I use the Bose True Sounds.
And I use the Audio Technica AVH G7 or something like that.
It's like the ATH.
ATH.
Yeah, something like that. His is an actual headset where it's a microphone just like theirs, but mine I have a separate microphone.
And for some reason, mine has this problem where it gets super loud.
Does
Or,
it
like,
do it to?
static.
Oh,
Half of you.
does it do it to other people too?
Summit's never had that problem.
Um,
But he's also using an upgraded version of it now, though.
I looked at
Oh.
There's a new one that came out.
Next question from a Brett Turner. Hashtag Q&A. Hashtag Q for ticks. How often do you rage off camera?
You should be asking this question to him.
As
I
far
really
as
don't rage. Even on camera, I wouldn't necessarily qualify that as
She
raging.
rages a lot.
He broke Tyler's mouse once because he was raging.
What?
No, he just squoze it. And he doesn't understand the strength in his hands.
That was a long time ago when he was playing Modern Warfare. And he,
this was like
Like
way before
years ago.
way before YouTube stuff.
So
but
that's-
I
that
would
was
get
kinda
so
like
angry like at Call of Duty that I would just
and he broke my original, the first Naga that Razor ever made.
Yeah.
consider that an honor, Razor, that I was able to break your mouse by the palm of my
And he
hand.
broke the original, because all Razor stuff used to be blue. It wasn't ever green, it was blue. And he broke my Lycosa and my freaking, my Naga, the original ones.
But like Kosa, I feel like that just got worn out.
Yeah.
No. The only button that didn't work was the W. And you want to know why? Is because he'd freaking slam it.
He didn't slam it, he just aggressively
I would
pushed it.
aggressively go forward. Next question from a HaloCraft643.
Oh, I thought you threw it.
Bereghostgames, this is my 15th try to be answered on the Q&A. Hashtag AskFGN Crew. What are your zodiac signs? What is your
Bless you.
favorite Team Fortress 2 character? Thank you for being a great YouTuber. Hope you get 1 million subscribers soon.
Taurus, Leo, Libra,
What is yours?
Scorpio.
And what is your favorite Team Fortress 2 character? I don't play Team
don't play
Fortress
Team
2. The only ones I know are the big
Heavy.
big heavy guy, and then the skinny dude with the baseball bat.
Scout,
No one
The
cares.
doctor guy that heals.
medic,
The engineer.
engineer.
That's really.
But do they have names though?
No, engineer, scout, heavy, medic.
I'd have to say the engineer is pretty
Scout.
Heavy is one.
Yeah.
Just heavy.
Yeah. He's a big Russian guy.
Next question. He's the one that you operate on in
Poop girl.
in what was that, Surgeon Simulator, where you're ripping his heart out in his rib cage and.
Okay.
Next question comes from a poop girl. Hashtag Ask Valadin. Can you be a peasant too?
He is the peasant
He's
of
the
all
king.
peasants.
Yeah, he is the. Hashtag Ask Bear. Hi. Here's my question. If you had the chance to have your own website, what would it be called?
Bereghostgames.
I've already got one. It's just bereghostgames.net. We haven't really established the .com yet, just because we wanted to kind of see the traffic on how a .net would do. But you know, it would just be bereghostgames.com.
Can I see that real quick?
Hashtag Ask Snapple. Hi, Snapple. What grade was your favorite and why? If that's too personal, you don't have to answer it.
It's not personal. It was first grade. I loved my teacher so much. Can I tell his name?
No.
No.
Okay. Well,
His name is George Smith.
his name is George. His name is Steven. What was the last name that we made?
Frankfurter.
Frankfurter.
Further.
Jameson.
I can't talk right.
Steve,
I just had a
Steven
root canal,
Jameson.
so.
Hashtag Ask Pixie. Hola.
Hola.
Pink fluffy unicorn you. Can we be unicorns together?
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
I'll shoot you down.
You all brighten up my day with your amazing videos. Keep up the good work. Love your videos. Well, thank you, Poop
Thank
Girl.
you.
Thank you, poop girl.
Thank you, Poop Girl.
Alexander Liu.
Hashtag Ask FGN. That was the name, by the way, Alexander Liu. In case you're just wondering if she just randomly just said that. Hashtag Ask FGN. Does anyone cheat in your airsoft games?
Yes. He never calls us freaking.
I can be honest with you and say that
You're always on my team.
90% of the people that, you know, that I shoot that don't call their hits, I think a lot of it is the fact that they don't feel it. Because if you ever watch some of my videos where you'll clearly see me shooting somebody, and hitting them over and over again.
You know when they're cheating when they react to it.
Yeah, if they're reacting to it and you see them go like that and then take off, they're cheating. But if they are sitting there shooting and you're clearly hitting them and they're still engaging, they're just clearly not feeling it. So that's when I'll aim, you know, for the neck, or I'll aim for the head or something where they're going to clearly feel it or clearly hear it.
Go for the neck.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, can't you like
Go
go
for
for
the-
something
The
less
owner
lethal?
of the field tells people, like everybody there, these two is my witness. He goes, if you see people all in these big plate carriers, he goes, aim for the balls or the throat. That's what he tells people. So I'm just saying.
That's kind of brutal.
Well, he's like that. He goes, they'll feel it, and they're
It's
going to
true.
call it. You know,
Wow.
so I don't want to get shot in either of those places. So you know, I wear
Make sure you call your hits.
I wear a sweatshirt and I wear a belt with my gun with my mags on it, and that's all I wear now. So, but anyway.
Yeah, there are people.
Do you
That,
remember when Tyler put
Not
a
cheat.
hole in the floor?
Next question from an Otakus Unite. Hashtag Ask FGN. When are you going to do the next Forest episode? I know you guys are really busy, but I enjoyed that series. We tried recording that the other night,
we did.
but I think that there was a recent patch that they had put out that messed up multiplayer, and several of these guys were having like black screens in the multiplayer and couldn't go anywhere. And
We tried so hard to play it, and it just
We ended up glitching it
we
out.
did everything we could to
we
try.
literally spent an hour on that game and got nowhere. So we just decided to move on and play something else, and we're gonna try to play it again. It's
as
just
soon as whatever the issue is with the multiplayer where we weren't able to.
there was a patch.
Yeah, you did say that they did
There was a
hot
patch
fix.
like a day or two ago, so we're
So-
gonna try it again this weekend.
Yeah, so keep an eye out.
Yep.
We're trying. It's not that we didn't want to. We were unable to.
Yeah. Next question from a KLP, hashtag FGN. Do you remember when Tyler put a hole in the wall?
It's a hole in the wall.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We all look over there. Yeah, I remember that one.
Because that was your fault.
It was.
I'm
He's
sorry,
telling-
but it was both of their fault.
It was your fault because you acted like you were running after me, and I freaking tore off, and it was my fault because I was wearing socks and I slammed my knees into the wall.
That
There
was
you go.
freaking hilarious.
It's both of their faults.
Next question from Lily Hillard. This is my first time ever asking a question. Wow, you're very lucky to get.
Yeah, you are.
There's been people that have been asking 40-something times now and have never gotten picked yet.
I know, and
so.
I always feel bad when I finally pick their question and they're like, "This is my 137th time trying." I'm like, "I'm sorry."
So anyway, this is Lily's first time, and I've watched your video since 10 subscribers. Love you all. Now here's my question. Wow, 10 subscribers. That's a long time ago. Snapple, by the way, real quick, 700,000 subscribers we broke.
Yay! Thank you, everybody.
Snapple, do you have any stuffed animals or favorite stuffed animals? And if you do, do you keep any in your bed or sleep with any of them?
I have 2 Stitches and 1 llama. And one's on my bed, but I don't sleep with them.
When she was younger, she used to have
I used to have like a freaking
Mount
army
Everest.
of them.
Yeah.
They made me get rid of like all of them. You guys are terrible parents.
The next question comes from a Jason.
Let me keep 12, by the way.
Jason and Peeps, what is your favorite TV show?
Hands down, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I'm obsessed. Like
Just
Lost.
hold the door. That's all I gotta say.
Lost for both of us.
You didn't even see the
I don't need
had
to see the
explain
episode.
it to him
Everybody
because I was very
Twitter,
affected
everywhere
by this.
I go, everybody's like, hold the door. Hold the door. And I'm like, I'm so sick of this.
You don't
Well,
really
I mean-
understand. Like I was very. Tyler
Me
and
and
I
him-
had to have like counseling sessions after
These-
that episode.
These 2 love Game of Thrones. Me and him love Lost.
Yeah.
I like Lost too. Just
No
Game
one
of
cares
Thrones is
about
my
it.
favorite right now.
Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy is probably really like up there. Dexter was really good too. But
Game of Thrones beats them all.
next question from a Reja Z, if I said that right. Hashtag AskFGN. Are you ever going to add new merch?
It's funny. I was actually thinking about this the other day. We've been so busy. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to Bear about it, but I was thinking we need to get some new merchandise.
What I need to do is just get some new designs made and start putting out some new stuff. So I would like to look into that. It's just I think the problem that I have is I'm using a lot of other YouTubers use a company called Teespring where they're constantly like reaching out, you know. Whereas me, I never talk to the people that I do merch with, you know. So they're never like, hey, would you like us to create a new logo for you? Would you like us, you know what I mean? They're not actively like reaching out. To where I think that if they did that, I probably would be like, yeah, let's work up something, you know, instead of me always having to go to them. But at the same time, it's kind of a two-way street.
That's something. Well, that's something we can work on the back end.
Yeah,
on
but yeah, I would
ourselves.
definitely like to get some new logos and designs out there so we can get some new shirts floating around out there.
For sure.
Faux show. Next question from a Demon Potato. I like Bereghostgames because I can tell he makes funny videos for fun, not for money, though this is how he gets his money.
I just thought that was a good comment.
I definitely love playing. I get excited when new games come out. You can ask her. Like, there was nights where games don't come out until like 11 or 12 at night.
He stays up the whole time.
I try to stay up because it's like, I really want to play this game for you guys. And I think I get more bummed out when people don't like or watch a game that I'm excited about. It has nothing to do with this game, you know, like, there's games I know that I'm not worried about, you know, like that sort of stuff. But at the same time, like when I played The Order 1886, I was in love with that game. I uploaded the heck out of that. Nobody watched it. Like,
I know, and it bums him out when he's like really into a game nobody else wants to see it. So that kind of bums him out.
Because the thing that I think bums me out the most is like when Doom comes out or a new Uncharted 4. I am loving Uncharted 4. Like, I am totally into that game. And the comments are, when's the next Roblox video?
And you're like...
And I'm like, it irritates me because I'm so happy for this game and so excited to play it for the viewers. And all they say is, when's the next Roblox video? Or when's the next this video? Or we don't really like this. Or the videos are too short. Or the videos are too long. And so I started...
It's like, we can't please everybody, I'm sorry!
Holy crap. So, like, I've tried making the videos longer. I've even made them up to 45 minutes because those chapters are super long, you know. And a lot of people enjoy it, but some people are like, oh, the videos are too long. So I'll make them 10 minutes to 15 minutes. And then people are like, the videos are too short. So
I know. You can't please everybody.
Is that not what I just said?
But thank you for recognizing the fact that he does this because he loves it, and it's not about the money. And
It's not about the money.
As it does, like you said, it does, you know, it's what we do for a living. So it is very important that, you know, we do this for a living because it's, you know, it's what
pays the bills.
It's what pays the bills and what sustains our family. But at the same time, I have a lot of fun, you know, playing all of the different games for you guys, regardless if you guys watch it or not. I still do it. So there's that. Next question from the Master Blade, hashtag #AskBear. What made you start putting a face cam in your videos? The biggest thing that got to me that made me feel like I wanted to start doing it is for two reasons. One, everybody has been asking for face cams for so long. And two, we kind of wanted to take our videos to a new level.
Kind of spice things up a little bit.
Instead of just, because it's been the FGN crew just without any sort of face cams for years. Now, granted, it's a lot more work. It definitely is much more of a pain in the butt because every time we have to record, I have to set up everybody's face cam in the program. It doesn't just autosave. I have to individually face cam everybody, and then you have the the stupid Skype thing that we use just to get the calls. It constantly drops the face cam, so you'll just see random pictures there. So it's much easier for us just to record without the face cams. I can just hit record on Fraps and just play.
That's true. It is easier, but we thought maybe
we would try face cams for a while and kind of see, if any, maybe it sparks more people that would be more interested in watching our content now that they can see our faces.
And we still have some bugs to work out too, some kinks to work out with it too. But we're trying, guys. Hang in there with us. We're gonna get it right. It's just taking some time.
Yep.
Hashtag AskSnapple on your channel. All I see is Bereghostgames videos. Have you uploaded some?
Nah, since I was a fetus.
Tyler, whenever I put hashtag Ask Tyler, it autocorrects to set TLER.
I think that's an I, so maybe it's tier.
Settler.
Settler.
Hashtag Ask Pixie, how do you feel about Dead Realm?
I like Dead Realm. I'm not opposed to it. I just don't like jump scares.
Wait till the new one comes out.
Period. End of story. I hate jump
Not
scares.
the new Dead Realm, but there's a new game like Dead Realm where there's 3 or 4 people that are trying to survive against one monster. I've already got it ready to go.
We've already got it pre-ordered, and I'm already dreading it. It's not that the games are bad. I don't want people to think like I think these games are bad. They're not bad games. They're actually
She just doesn't like scary things.
good games. It's just I don't enjoy being scared. That's all it is.
So I hope you answer all my questions, and I was so happy you did a Q&A on my birthday. Well, you're very welcome, Master Blade. Thank
Happy
you for taking the
birthday.
time to write that awesome questions and
Thank you.
stuff. Next question comes from Arlene Contreras. You remember that name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's one of the girls we met at PAX South.
Yep. Her
Her and her twin sister.
Do you remember her sister's name?
Yes.
She's named after a famous...
Ariel.
There you go. All right. Well, hope you...
Arlene and Ariel.
There you go. So, first
He tried to test me, and
I did. I was going to see if
failed.
she remembered you. We remembered you.
Yes.
First question from Arlene is hashtag Ask Tyler. Are you going with Bear to PAX South next year?
I don't know. Ask him.
I don't know if I can stand being with you that long.
You live with me.
Actually, I don't, because I see you maybe an hour out of the day, and this is about the longest we ever see him through the day, so...
That's true.
Just saying. So, I would like to try and get them. I can probably easily just get the tickets myself,
Yeah.
and just, go as, visitors, I guess, instead of press or whatever, but I don't know.
Well, I want to have a press
I would like to
tag.
try to get the kids to start going to more of them.
I want a press tag. I'm like, no, I'm pressed.
Hashtag Ask Brianna. Why were you inspired to serve our country?
That's a great question. I honestly don't know. I've wanted to be in the Marines for as long as I can remember, so.
Marines.
She's that one
Semper
girl.
Fi. Hashtag Ask Pixie. Which child annoys you the most, and what is your favorite genre of music?
I don't know if I have a favorite genre.
Quit avoiding the first question.
They both have their moments where
No,
they
quit
really
avoiding
annoy the
it.
crap out of me.
I annoy her probably most when it comes to public because I
No.
want to step on the back of her shoes.
Every single time she steps on the back of my heels and pulls my shoe off, and then Tyler just obnoxious 24/7. But the thing is that they both annoy me from time to time.
My eyeball!
I wouldn't say that there's one worse than the other. They both have their moments. And then my favorite genre of music,
She likes classical.
I like
Country.
everything. I'm not big. I wouldn't say I
She's
listen
a
to
huge
lot of
country fan. She's a
Probably
huge
more
country-
rock and pop.
I have my head shaved.
Hashtag Ask Bear. Would you get back into riding a motorcycle again?
It's funny you said that. I've been asking him if he would because I'm wanting to get a motorcycle.
I don't know if I would ever do it again. I think if I did, it'd be really cool to do like motorcycle vlogs, but there's a lot of big channels out there that do that already. There's channels that do everything already, but at the same time, it's very dangerous. I've lost 2 of my really good friends to motorcycle accidents. So I don't know if I ever would or not. P.S. I love you, Tyler, and you are my favorite. And thank you for making me smile and helping me through tough times. Best family in the world. Heart, heart, heart.
Well, thank you, Arlene.
Thank you guys so much. You and your sister are truly amazing. I enjoy talking to you guys on Twitter quite a bit too, so I'm glad you guys
Yeah,
are
they're
stuck
very
around.
active on Twitter too.
Yes, they are. Anytime I post a video, both of them are right all over it. So
We always see you girls.
next question from an Anthony Santos. To all the family, do you guys love playing together and why? P.S. and watch your guys every day.
I can't stand them.
In all honesty, yes, we do. There are days
I
where
cannot stand
we
them.
are bickering and we can't get anything done because we get on each other's nerves.
Yep, there are seriously days where we'll jump right into it and we'll do a lot of videos just back to back. We're on a good roll, and there's some nights where we'll get into it. Somebody starts fighting, these two start fighting, or he makes annoying noises on the Skype call, which ticks her off. And then before you know it, we're like, you know what, we're done. We're just not going to record anything tonight, and we'll come back on the other day when we're not ready to rip his head off.
So, I mean, but
So
overall,
maybe he gets the dub of most annoying child.
overall, we have a lot of fun. There's times where we laugh hysterically and just have a good
saw it
time,
too.
and then other times we just, get on each other's nerves.
Just
like
saying.
any other typical family.
And then there's that.
yeah.
Next question from a Pokemon lover 869 hashtag AskFGN. Have you guys ever had a bad moment but someone made you feel better?
Hasn't everybody?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Never.
I mean,
My
I
life
can't
is
think.
a deep, dark void.
Oh my gosh. I would have to say Bear's the one I turn to when I'm having a bad day.
She means Bear the dog. She doesn't like me.
Oh, you. You're the one I turn to.
She's looking at
Likewise.
Bear when she said that.
Yeah. Next question from a Fuzzy Bunny AJ hashtag AskFGN. What game makes you rage the most? For your information, my birthday is May 28th, so it would be like the best birthday gift ever for you to guys answer my question. I love you guys. Well, happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
Fuzzy Bunny AJ. And what game makes you rage the most?
Are we talking about games that we recorded or just in general?
Let's just go with in general.
In general.
There's a couple games.
Okay, what are they?
Probably for me.
I'd say Dark Souls, but I don't get mad at Dark Souls anymore because if you die in Dark Souls or something happens, it means you screwed up. That was your own fault.
The new Rock Band
Yeah.
really irritates me. I love that game to death. I'm good at it. But if I get a song that I am in love with and determined to beat and I keep missing notes and failing it,
He will smash the
I
drum
will
set.
want to freaking break that drum set. And that's why I literally will play 2 or 3 of songs on it. And I'll go to those same songs to keep practicing until I can beat it. And if I can't, I have to step away from it. So Rock Band for me.
Even at World of Warcraft, I can't stand it whenever, like, if I'm in an arena and people don't know how to play the game. Or Minecraft. I rage at Minecraft.
How do you rage at Minecraft?
Have you ever played Hypixel Skywars?
Yes.
Was I talking to you?
Actually, you kind of were saying that as in a general.
I wasn't. I would have been like, hey guys. Trade chat, like, /2. I'm talking to everybody in Stormwind now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anything parkour annoys me.
And there's that. And our last and final question to wrap up our Q&A on Friday comes from a Brett Kendall 6. Or
Mom.
not 6, but just Brett Kendall.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Mom.
Hashtag Pixie. What is the most scariest game you played with the FGN crew before? Just wondering.
The scariest game, we didn't record it, so I don't know if it really counts as an FGN. But when you and Tyler had me play Amnesia,
No, we made you play Outlast one time too.
No, she played 2 episodes of Amnesia, and she got just to those 2, and she was like, I'm never touching this game again.
Yeah.
She was done.
so hands down Amnesia. And then you guys did try to get me, if I remember correctly, you guys kind of tricked me into playing Outlast. And these guys are jerks. These guys are mean to me. So this is why I don't play games without, I gotta know what it is first.
No, don't
Before
listen.
I-
She's failing again. Well, at any rate, guys, that's going to wrap up and conclude our Q&A on Friday.
Good day.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of it. And as always, leave a comment down below.
I was going to say something completely different and I lost what I was going to say. But at any rate, leave a comment, question, or concern about Tyler's severe body odor down below and let us know
And we'll see you guys.
what sort of deodorant he should use.
Oh, I thought you were giving me that weird look.
Okay,
like you needed me
okay.
to
So at
close
any
it
rate,
up.
guys, thank you guys for watching.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.